Hey there, everybody, this is Evan Rogers. We are coming at you with a super exciting. What is this? This is the NHK articles. We're doing the coronavirus extravaganza. That's what this is. It's my brain's just not working today, but hopefully it'll work well enough to teach you some super excited Japanese. Let me just remind you that $1 a month at Patreon gets you some. Encourages me to do this because I would like to make money doing this because then I could keep doing more of it. The more I make, the more I do. Also, there's a bunch of rewards for you. You could also donate Patreon, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, ask questions, all that good stuff that helps YouTube share the content with everybody. That'd be great if you find what I'm doing valuable. All right, well, hey, let's just jump right in. All right, we got Yoku. So previously we're talking about how to make your immunity power increased, and it gives us it starts talking about why that's important. And then here it's going to tell us how to do such things. We have yoku nemuru koto wa 疲れた体を元気にしたり、体の中に栄養が入りやすくしたりするため、免疫の力を強くすることができます。All right, that is a long sentence, and it has at least one, two, three, four-ish clauses, five clauses. So that's a heck of a thing. Let's talk about clauses wa and ga particle. This is the chief subject. That's why it's got a wa particle. All the other guys in here that look anything similar to a subject get gas. That is the basic function of when we have lots of clauses in one sentence. If you don't know what a clause is, go check out my fancy language words playlist video series, and you'll see clauses. So when we have a multi-clause sentence, usually the wa particle is the big daddy subject. All right, so yoku nemuru koto. So the koto is turning nemuru, which is sleeping and resting. So it just turns into sleeping. Yoku, sleeping a lot. Yoku, plentifully. Yoku nemuru koto. So yoku nemuru, to sleep a bunch, and then koto, sleeping a bunch. What? Sleeping a bunch. It does all of this crazy stuff, and we end it with koto ga dekimasu. It can do these things. I have a miracle pill for you. It's called sleeping. Japanese people do not do enough of it. They all get home at like midnight and then go to work at 6. It's horrible. I don't know how they do it, to be quite frank. Anyway, suru koto ga dekimasu. It's able to do something. All right, tsuyoku suru. We saw this in the previous video. We have the ku of an adjective turns it into an adverb. Tsuyoku suru. This is to actively make something strong. We can translate it as strengthen. Well, look at that. It's our meneki no chikara o tsuyoku suru koto ga dekimasu. It is able to, sleeping plentifully, is able to strengthen your immunity power. All right, and we have tame here. Honestly, I forget what this tame is. It's either going to mean in order to, or it's going to mean because. So we will find out when we translate a little bit more. Okay, so we have a tari suru pattern. Oops, I scrolled up. I scrolled down. I'm scrolling. Okay, so tari suru tame. Okay, so to do something. Hairi yasui. Okay, so here we have hairi, the stem form of hairimasu, hairu. Hairu is the actual verb, hairu, which is the intransitive to enter. Something enters into something. So, I don't know, the dog enters the house, hairu. And then we have the stem, hairu turns into an e because it's a group 1 verb. You either have to, anyway, group 1 verbs, if you don't know how to do them, you got to learn that. I think I have a video on it. Go find a video, or else. I've made videos on it. I think it's even on my website back when I used to make lessons. Anyway, hairu, hairi, add mas, make it polite, hairi mas. Basically, the stem is take the mas off form. Hairi yasui would be what it normally is. If we add yasui to a stem, it means easy to do that thing. Yasuku turns it into an adverb. And we have hairi yasuku suru. However, it says study. Okay, so the tari form. If you make the plain form verb into its past tense, so suru shita, or hairu haitta, or iku itta, or shinu shinda, or korosu koroshita, taberu tabeta. I'm using a lot of death words for some reason. I guess it's because the coronavirus. Anyway, study. Sta and you add re. It means to do things like this. To do things like this. So notice how we use ya and nado for nouns. The tari tari form is actually how we do this with verbs, doing things like this. And I'm making an incomplete list. Look, we have one tari over here. We have another stari over here. And then we end it with suru. So that means the suru is do things like this and that. And so, okay, so 体の中に栄養が入りやすくしたりするため。Okay. 栄養 nutrients が入りやすい。Okay, so 栄養が入りやすい nutrients can enter easily. What can they enter into? 体の中に enter into your body. The nutrients can easily 入りやすい easily enter into your body. And then we are turning that into an adverb with the yasu e turns into the yasu ku, and then we're turning into study suru tame. Okay, so as for sleeping a whole bunch, it's able to boost your immune system, is what they're basically trying to say, your immunity power. And in this fashion, in this way, due to this, because of this, due to this, because of this. So tame here is being because of. So due to the fact that it does these sorts of things, it makes, so the yasuku suru, we've seen that previously numerous times, shiasuku suru is going to be, it makes it easily done. So it makes it so that, due to the fact that the yoku nemuru koto wa, the sleeping plentifully, makes nutrients enter your body easily. It makes it easily enter your body, maybe something like that. So you see, into your body, the nutrients ga hairi yasui, enter your body easily, kusuru. And the nemuru koto does this. The nemuru, sleeping a lot, does this. It makes the nutrients enter your body easily. That's the ku shitari suru thing. But it doesn't only do that, which is why we have the tari tari form. It doesn't just do that. It also genki ni suru. Karada o genki ni suru. It also makes your body genki. Genki is a word that means lively, vigorously, healthy, with energy. It's one of those words that does not translate the best. You just have to get a feel for it. Genki means full of energy, feeling good, feeling fine. You're on top of your game, that sort of stuff. I believe, remember in Dragon Ball, if you don't know Dragon Ball, all the people give their Genki to Goku, and then he makes a Genki Dama, and then he blows everybody up. Because he blows up the bad guy, not everybody. Okay, so anyway. Tsukareta karada. So notice we have a past tense verb going into karada. So a body that is tsukareta. Tsukareta is a verb, but it's best translated as an adjective. A tired body. A body that has become tired. A body that got tired. So tsukareta karada o, and we're acting upon that object, genki ni shitari. This genki ni suru, this is the same kusuru ni suru that we saw in the past video. And just like this, kusuru over here, it's the same thing. Noun, not adjective, ni suru. E adjective, change the E to a ku, suru, and it means act in that way, make something happen, decide to do something like that. You actively choose or actively make something do something. So, tsukareta karada o genki ni shitari. So it makes your tired body genki. That might be the best transition. Your tired body will become genki. Kind of like that. Sometimes idiotic things help you learn things. Okay, so the translation is, sleeping a whole bunch, yoku nemuru koto, the koto makes it a noun. Tsukareta karada o genki ni shitari, it does things. So the nemuru koto is the subject of this sentence. Of this clause. It makes your tired body genki, and karada no naka ni eiyou ga hairi yasuku shitari, hairi yasuku shitari, suru tame. Sorry, there's so many surus that I'm getting lost for some reason. Karada no naka ni, and it makes this is the kusuru, the ku study. This and tari, it makes kusuru nutrients, eiyo ga hairiyasui, enter your body easily, and then karada no naka ni is the enter into your body. And then the tame here is because of this, due to the fact that your sleeping a bunch does all this, mendaki no chikara o tsuyoku suru koto ga dekimasu. Sleeping a bunch can make your immune system, your immune power, more powerful. It strengthens it. So really quickly, let's talk about the wa particle. This nemuru koto is the subject of tsukareta karada o genki ni suru. It's also the subject of karada no naka ni eiyo ga hairiyasuku suru. Now see, it's not the subject of karada no naka ni eiyo ga hairimasu. It is the subject of karada no naka ni eiyo ga hairiyasuku suru. I hope that makes sense. The subject of hairu is eiyo, but the subject of hairiyasuku suru is nemuru koto. That's how the ga and the wa function's doing. So you see, the baby clause right here is the nutrients enter your body. However, that's part of the sentence. It makes the nutrients enter your body. That would be your yoku nemuru koto, which is doing that. And then on top of all that, it's the subject of meneki no chikara o tsuyoku suru koto ga dekimasu. It's also the subject of this. Like it's the subject of all of these clauses. It's the super subject. That's one of the major functions of the wa particle. When you have a bunch of clauses in one sentence, the wa particle serves as the big daddy subject. Big daddy wa. All right, let's keep on trucking. We got eiyo again. Eiyo no balansu ga ii shokuji suru koto mo hitsuyou desu. All right. This is a very complicated sentence. Well, actually, it's a very complicated clause, but that clause is inside of a sentence, and the sentence is actually very easy. Look at it. The entire sentence is koto mo hitsuyou desu. Okay, so we have a whole big noun. Eiyo no balansu ga ii shokuji suru koto. That turns into a noun. That's the subject of this sentence. So that's the subject. Mo is also hitsuyou desu, is also important. So whatever this eiyo no balansu ga ii shokuji suru koto is, it is also important. Let's translate what that koto is. The koto is shokuji suru, to eat, to dine on, to eat. It's basically eat. It's a little bit different than like shokuji suru is more like meal related eating, whereas taberu is just your general eating. That's not a good translation. Yeah, so I looked it up in a dictionary to see if it gave a better translation than just eat, and it translates to have a meal, which is eating. So it means eat. So just get over the fact that dining means eating, sup means eat. All of those words mean eat. Feast means eat. Anyway, shokuji suru koto mo hitsuyou desu. So eating, having a meal, is also important. Now we're going to modify the word shokuji, because this is one of those shokuji suru, right? When we have a noun and a suru, that turns that thing before the suru, like renshu suru, benkyo suru, all those other ones like undo suru, shokuji suru, that thing before the suru is a noun, and we can treat it like a noun. So what kind of shokuji are we going to suru? We are going to suru the eiyo no balansu ga ii shokuji. Let's go backwards. Let's go from shokuji. So shokuji ga ii. Something is nice. Something is good. So it is food that is, notice how it's a clause going into a noun, just like verbs going into nouns. The clause is eiyo no balansu ga ii, and that's modifying shokuji. That by itself, eiyo no balansu ga ii, is a sentence. If we just have that, it could be a sentence. Okay, so I want you to understand that could be a sentence. If we wanted to be polite, we'd add a des. So with that idea that it's a sentence, and we use that to modify the word shokuji, we would have to say a meal that, or a meal whose, balance is good, whose nutrient balance is good. So the sentence is, 栄養のバランスがいい. 栄養 is nutrients, バランス is balance. So the balance of nutrients, がいい, a good balance of nutrients. So this is, the nutrient balance is good, is the sentence that's modifying shokuji. So we translate a meal, and in English we have to use the word whose. A meal whose nutrient balance or balance of nutrients is good. And then because that's the noun that's being surued, so eating, dining on meals whose nutrient balance is good, and we turn that into a noun with koto, mo hitsuyo desu. It's also important to sup, to dine, to have meals whose balance of nutrients is good. そして、on top of that, 運動したり、お風呂に入ったりして、体を温かくすることも大切だと専門家は言ってます。We've seen this before. 専門家は言ってます. That is our super subject. 専門家 is the one talking. So that's the 言ってます is has said or is saying. Most likely here it's has said. 専門家 is an expert. So experts are saying this, have been saying this. The そして here is just saying on top of that. Or also, it could be that the senmonkas are saying all of this, which is also true. 運動したり、お風呂に入ったり. And then we have our suru. So the tari, suru pattern. That's not suru, it's obviously the te form of suru. Suru turns into shite. So we have doing things like exercising and taking baths. お風呂に入る is literally entering a bathtub, but it means taking a bath. So doing things like taking baths and exercising, 体を温かくすること, and 運動したりお風呂に入ったりして, so doing things like this, 体を温かくすること. Doing these things make your body warm. 体を温かくする. It makes your body warm. 温かい、温かくする. 温かい is a warm. 体を温かくする. Make your body warm. So doing things like exercising and getting into baths makes your body warm, is making your body warm. も this kind of stuff as well. 大切だ is important. Specialists or like experts have been saying, it's also important. Making your body warm is also important. And then how do we do that? Notice how this shite right here, notice how this shite right here is like the de particle. So how are we going to make our bodies warmer? 運動したり、お風呂に入ったりして. That shite, the te form there, that's like the de. Remember how hopefully you're picking up on the fact that de is basically the te form of des or da. Like it's technically the te form of des is deshte, but shut up. So the te form of da is de, and in the same way that it's like a verb, kind of, sort of, this te form is telling us how we can do that, okay? So in the same way that how do we go to the store? Basu de iku. How do we eat our food? Foku de taberu, right? In the same way, undo shitari, o furu ni haittari shite, that is how we 体を温かくする. Okay, that's how we make our bodies warm. そういうことも大切です。と専門家が言ってます. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope we understood that. I wonder if that also means laying out in the sun would be good for you. Getting some sunbathing. Or if it's just exercising and taking a bath is good for you. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, ask below. You can also check me out on Reddit. I have r/EvansEasyJapanese. We got Facebook. Check out the Evans Easy Japanese page on Facebook. At the very least, hit that thumbs up button if you liked what I did. Hit the like button, whatever it is, and share, subscribe, all that good stuff so that YouTube knows this is not a complete waste of their money. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Peace out.